Hello again. In this lesson, I'm going to discuss about the constraint. Constraint is something that's been used by the designer for make the design responsive. So let's understand the constraint concept with a simple rectangle. So let me just draw a rectangle here and let's give it a color. Fine, let's make it a bit bigger. I think that's fine. Okay, now at this point, by default, it is selected as top and bottom. As you can see, whenever you draw an object or select an object inside a frame, and if you select it, you will see this constraint option. By default, it is selected as top and left. That means that it will stick to the top edge of the frame and the left edge of the frame. That means if I resize it from anywhere else, it will not move. But if I resize it from here, it will definitely move and keep a constant distance from the frame's left edge and top edge. So what will happen if I set this to right? It will just stick to the right edge and it will move just like that. Okay, and there is the same thing called bottom, and if I select bottom, it will move with the bottom edge but not the top edge. So if I select left and right, and let's say this one is top now, at this point it will stick to the top edge and it will maintain a distance from left and right edge. So let's see what will happen if I resize it. See, it is resizing to keep a distance from the left and right edge, but it is sticking to the top edge as well. So if I select this and try to resize, it will definitely keep the distance from the top edge. And if I select top and bottom as well, it will try to keep the distance from all of the edge and it will resize it accordingly. So there is another option called center. So if I center it, no matter what's the size of the frame, it will always be at the center of the frame. As you can see, it is keeping its distance from all of the edge and keeping itself in the center of the frame, no matter what's the size of the frame here. And finally, if I select scale, it will scale up or down according to the frame size. So if I make the frame small, it will be small. If I make the frame large, it will be large. So it will scale up and down according to the size of the frame. So at this point, let's see a practical example. So let's say you have a header section and a footer section. So if I select the header and make it top and left and right, and select the footer and make it bottom and left and right constraint, it will stick with the top side no matter how the size is, and this will stick to the bottom edge no matter what the size of the frame. And just like that, you can make a design fully responsive using the constraint option. See, it is very simple. Happy learning. I will see you in the next lesson.